You said instead of trying to lose the last 10 pounds, how about you start trying to gain the first pound of muscle? Talk about that.
Yeah, I have tons of patients that like, they have this number on the scale in mind of what they need to reach. I know you have it too with your client. Like there's
Constantly.
and I'm like,
yeah.
you maybe you could lose another 10 pounds, maybe. But like, why? First of all, why do you want to lose it? They end up being miserable trying to reach some arbitrary number on the scale.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny. I'll have these patient visits, and I'll post it. I'll post that right after I've messaged or talked with them on a Zoom or whatever, and then I'll post this, and they'll message me later. Oh, you posted that because of me, didn't you? And they're like, you're so right. Because and sometimes in a patient visit, you can't explain. You can't have a good enough bedside manner to explain in a way that's not condescending and whatever. So this is literally how I got doing content, because I'm like, I can say things here vague enough, not directly to somebody, and I know the patient's going to see it and they're going to go, aha. So these patients, they get like obsessed with some number on the scale. I know you get it with your clients, and at some point they're just spinning their wheels, and I'm like, who cares about, like, I don't even think you're going to be happy if you lose just another 10 pounds. What they're searching for is a certain look and feel. And that certain look and feel is more muscular.
Mm-hmm.
And not to mention, like, they're miserable. The mindset's, it's psychologically draining to keep trying to diet. Even if they're on the medicine, there's a point where it's just, the medicine's not going to wither them away to nothing. Some people maybe, but like most people know. So if they're not focusing on fitness, it also gives them new goals to set, something to shoot for. So like, stop trying to control a scale that you can't actually control the scale. You can try to control the behaviors that affect the scale, but like in the end, you can't control the scale.
Mm-hmm.
You can control working on other habits that will have non-scale, although weightlifting and that stuff can affect the scale, but like overall it'll shape your body more. So I get people, whether it's working on cardiorespiratory fitness, VO2 max type of stuff, trying to go from being sedentary to doing a 5K or something like that, the couch to 5K type of program, versus some people, hey, you're not even lifting weights right now. I guarantee if you start lifting weights and getting into it, and not obsessed, but like really into that fitness aspect, you're going to love the way you feel. And so like, it works too. They're like, you were so right. And then eventually they start seeing the scale move later, ironically, but like they just shape their bodies in ways that's the way they wanted it to be in the first place. Mm-hmm. So that's a gist. And people, it's so needed, especially with these medicines, and everybody's focused on that scale weight.
I feel like so many people are focused on, I'll be happy when I reach 10 pounds less. Like when I get there, I'll be 10 pounds less. And let's just assume, cool, you get to 10 pounds less. I've never met anyone who's like, oh my God, my life is infinitely better. You also have to then look like, if you only have, we'll call it 10 pounds. I'm not talking about someone who has 100 pounds to lose or whatever, but if you quote unquote only have 10 pounds to lose, what is the cost of that 10 pounds?
Yeah.
Does that is that cost dessert on Friday night with your family? Is that cost feeling like anxiety now that you're going to be at birthday parties because you can't? Is that cost being more meticulous with tracking your calories? So for everything you do in life, there's a cost. And is that it? Let's just say you actually did really like how you looked much better. Is that cost worth it for that?
That's exactly right.
And I don't think it is for most people.
For most, I would say for 99.9% of people.
Yeah.
It's like they get down, and a lot of people will say, you know what, I finally did lose that 10 pounds, but it wasn't what I was looking for.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
I know.